Hello and welcome to Dead is Dead. This is a visual novel for the May Wolf competition, the 2025 one. And just a disclaimer. It is a little bit morbid, okay? But that's the only thing that I'm going to tell you right now. So another, I guess, thing about it is that this is about a person, or specifically you, I suppose, who is trying to reconnect with somebody from their past after something happened, and they apparently haven't spoken in a while. So he's trying to reconnect with them as much as possible before time runs out. And they are very desperate to, I guess, be with this person as much as possible because they know that basically at the end of the day, they will probably not be seeing this person anymore. So perhaps they want to tell them the things that they haven't said yet, the things that went unspoken. I mean, they were somebody that they were dating before, so it kind of seems likely that that's probably one of the things that they want to do, tell them the things that they didn't say before. But yeah. It's a little sad, but yeah, that's pretty much all I can tell you, okay? So anyways, without further ado, let us begin Dead is Dead. This is a safe for work visual novel. However, trigger warnings do apply, including those of a sexual nature, so if you are under the age of 18, please close this game. Or don't watch this video, so yeah. Trigger warnings can be found in the About section of the menu. So, here we are again. Back at the Dead End Diner. Hey, it's a good place. Ned looked pointedly at our water-stained table. The burgers are to die for? Doesn't matter. I'm just happy to see you again. So, shall we? We found an open table and sat down. Thankfully, it wasn't too busy this time of the year. It's been some time since we've seen each other, hasn't it? Sure has. When was it again? My last home game? Was that last month? Yeah, I never even got to see you again after that. Right. Sorry. I've just been so busy. It's okay. I'm just glad that you're finally pursuing your dream. Yeah, who would have thought? Pro football. Meanwhile, I've been stuck here studying medicine. Hey, it's a valuable job. Don't knock yourself down for it. Right. Okay. Putting yourself through all that hard work to save lives. You're pretty awesome, you know. That shut me up. I couldn't help but look into his eyes as he said that. He was always there for me, even when I was overwhelmed with the coursework. I don't know what I would have done without Ned's support. And he was as handsome as ever. I wish I had... You okay over there, buddy? Yeah. I was just, Hey, you don't have to be so shy around me. Right, sorry, I was just remembering. When we used to date? Yeah, back before... No, don't think about it. So, how about that weather? He laughed. Really? Changing the subject so soon? Shut up. Okay. Well, you can see the weather right outside the window, can't you? Just look out, what a beautiful day it is. I saw blue skies, white clouds. The sun high in the sky, brightening everything up with its radiant light. Birds chirping as they flew through the air, the rustling of the trees, a vibrant green. The bustle of the crowd outside, everyone going about their ordinary lives. All smiling happily. Was that right? Yes, it had to be, for Ned's sake. So, you were checking me out earlier? Huh? Yeah, I still miss you. Wait, no. I missed you. But now you're here. Here I am. And I'm not going anywhere. God. We had a lot of fun back then, didn't we? We sure did, buddy. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't we, start over? Just for old time's sake. Here, how about this? Hey there, stranger. You from around here? I laughed. No, I just moved here from out of town. No kidding. Where? Just, I looked outside again and tried to remember. About 20 minutes north of here? Yeah. That ain't so far, yet I've never seen you before. Yeah, I, didn't go out much? Shame. I'd have enjoyed getting a sight full of you. I blushed. This definitely wasn't the first time that we met, but it always made me feel flustered every time that I thought about that day. Yeah, I got you going, didn't it? Ned. You know what? I'm single now. And so are you, right? Right. I haven't been with anyone else since then. Not like I had a choice. Enough. Focus on him. He's the one that matters. So, why aren't we dating again? Yeah, why not? I looked at him again, this time really taking him in. His handsome features, his sturdy frame, his intoxicating scent. Ah yes, that scent. That foul, rotting scent. I pinched my nose closed and screwed up my face, closing my eyes as well. Like everything else, this too would fade over time. You okay? Yeah. Thanks to you. I'm glad that you're here. So am I. Let's go back to my place. I couldn't help but fantasize. Don't get me wrong, I'd always loved him for his charming personality and all of that. But the sex was always incredible. I couldn't wait to get into his pants again. No, this was wrong, wasn't it? I couldn't. I can't. He looked back at me, eyes full of sorrow. Yeah, it's too late, isn't it? No. We can still make this work. Please. Don't leave me. Don't go. But it was too late. The illusion was shattered. Fuck. I slammed my fist down on the table. My eyes were blurry from all the tears. I couldn't see him anymore. I got up and started pacing up and down the diner. That awful smell from before was back. I shook my head furiously. The corpses were starting to rot. I really should have taken them out before our date. There was a whole family sitting at a table near the front. It was so sudden. They were still in the middle of eating when it happened. I couldn't bring myself to look at them. Retching my head away, I forced myself to look back at my beloved. He was looking worse by the minute. I needed to take care of him. After all, he'd always taken care of me whenever I got sick. So, it was my turn now, wasn't it? I had to do this, for his sake. I shut my eyes. I tried to see him again, really see him. You're back. I was worried about you. Sorry about that. We don't have to go back to my place just yet, if you don't want to. We can go out, explore the world. Just you and me, together. Yeah, okay. It sounds like a plan. I sighed. Staying here would do neither of us any good. And I couldn't keep propping him up like this. Where was that thing again? Oh yeah, I stashed it out of sight, in the kitchen. I snuck behind the counter, hoping that I wouldn't face the owner again. Oh yuck. There he was again. Maggots had already gotten into his brain now, exposed to the filth. Poor guy. He must have broken his skull when his body fell over. Walking briskly past him, I found what I was looking for. A wheelchair. I had to hide it out of sight to maintain the fantasy. Maybe one day, I could fully lose my mind for once. But not now. We had to go outside first. Wheeling the chair over to Ned, I started the arduous task of moving him. Hey, easy on the goods. I need all these muscles to play. Sorry, you're just so big. All the better for you to hug and kiss. Come here, you. Smooch, smooch, smooch. Fine, just this once. I screwed up my face and gave him a peck on the cheek. That smell, it was definitely coming from him. I gagged instinctively. I turned my head away so that he wouldn't see me. Then I shuddered and started sobbing. Deep breaths. Okay, there wasn't any time to waste. Come on, Ned. Let's explore the world. Together? Always. After some struggle, I finally maneuvered him into the chair. I heard a horrible creaking. Was that rigor mortis? Not for the first time, I wished that I had taken up forensic science. Instead, I ended up working in radiology. I guess that should have been ironic, but I still have no idea how I survived. I just left the radiation-proof lab and went outside to this. Dark clouds billowed overhead, the same as it always did. I looked towards the east. There was still a massive pileup of broken cars blocking the road. I guess we weren't going that way anytime soon. Ah, just smell those flowers. Isn't the city beautiful? It used to be so busy though. With everything so quiet, it's just, eerie now. Well, look at it this way. Now that we got the whole city to ourselves, let's break into the stores and steal some beer. We shouldn't. Who's gonna stop us? You? You'll have to talk to these muscles first. God, he could be such a dick sometimes. I glared down at him. He would have winked back at me if he could. And I'd laugh and forgive him every time. No matter what, he always got into his cocky mood whenever he won a game. Oh, I knew where to take Ned next. This was where Ned was able to make his dreams come true. I'd always admired him from afar here, but one day I broke my arm. That's when I first met you. That wasn't even the first time that I saw you. I'd been at the clinic before. Oh, so you were already admiring me from afar, huh? He wiggled his eyebrows. Ned, stop that. People are... Oh, right. I fell silent, my mood already ruined. We stood around for a while looking around the empty seats. Good thing that there wasn't a game that day. Hey, could you run me up and down the field? I just want to feel the wind in my face one more time. Please? Please? Okay, fine. Don't give me those puppy dog eyes. I sighed, but when I wheeled him out in the middle of the field. I sighed, but then I wheeled him out into the middle of the field. The muddy earth was making it difficult, but I persevered. I stood where the players once would, and I would practically see Ned panting with excitement. And there goes Ned with the ball. Look at him go! I kicked off, gaining more traction the quicker that I ran. He's facing the whole defense, just by himself, but that won't stop him. He's uncatchable. He's unbeatable. He's the greatest player ever. I felt exhilarated, like I was actually there with him on the field. He really was a brilliant player back then. I'd always wanted to see this up close. Finally, he shoots and he scores. Goal! Oh shit. I stopped too quickly and Ned was left sprawling across the field. Shit. You okay, Ned? I wrapped my arms around him and lifted him up. He was as heavy as ever, but his muscles weren't nearly as stiff anymore. Struggling, I finally put him back into the chair. His muscles were already weakening, his head lolling back and forth. Ned, I'm so sorry. I'll fix you right up. Hold on. I knew where I had to go next. It wasn't a fun place, but it was necessary. Surely the morgue would have enough supplies to preserve him. I opened the hospital doors and nearly retched. There was a mountain of corpses just past the front door. It must have been a busy day when it happened. After pushing the bodies aside to make room, I moved on. I don't like this place. I know, Ned. I never did. You know the story about my mother? Yeah, it was a long time ago though, and this was the only place where I could help you. Oh? I'm not okay, am I? You will be. I just need to find the formaldehyde. I rummaged around the cabinets frantically. Granted, I barely had any idea what I was even doing, but I figured that I'd just follow what I saw on TV once. I couldn't even talk to her, you know? And then she was gone. Just like that. Just like everybody else now. You're okay. I've got you. Breathe. I had to stop myself there. The funny thing is, I had forgotten about the memory until now. Blocked it out, I suppose. Will you forget me too? No, never. But I was only answered with silence. Sighing, I got to work. I made the necessary incisions into his body, draining all of the blood out of his veins. Then I injected whatever embalming fluid that I could find into him. When I was done, I made the mistake of wiping my forehead. His blood got all over me. I was too tired to be nauseous anymore. Come on, Ned. I wheeled his quickly stiffening corpse out of the door without even bothering to wipe myself down. So, what now? I looked around the city, at all those bodies littering the sidewalks. One day the world was thriving, then, without any warning at all, everything just dropped dead. I've been looking for other survivors, but nothing. Why was I the only one that got spared? At least you still have me, right? Yeah, thanks, Ned. I don't know what I'd do without you. I shook my head. I knew this wasn't healthy. What was I doing? But what else could I do? Oddly, I felt incredibly left out. Like, why me? Was I not even good enough to deserve death? Maybe I should just finish the job myself. Might be late to the party, but at least I'd see everyone again. Hey, no. You can't let yourself think that way. You don't even know what happens after death. There's no guarantee that you'll end up with your loved ones. But what else is there to do? I lie down and curl up, letting my body fall on its side, deflated without any of the hope keeping me up. There's just nothing left. No, there has to be something. I have an idea. Let's go back there, where we had our first kiss. Really? Yeah, trust me. I know it'll help. How was I supposed to trust Ned when I couldn't even trust my own brain anymore? I didn't get up right away. I stayed there, curled up in a fetal position. I don't know how long I was like that. But without thinking, I got up and started walking, slowly at first. I felt like I didn't have any control over myself. I just lost track of time and let my body take over. I ended up on the northeastern side of town. Wait, this place. This was where we took off on our first camping trip together. We met here to prepare. I had an odd feeling just then, like I had finally waken up. Ned was right. It'll be good for me to get out of the city. After a long hike, during which I had to stop at a gas station to pick up some food and water for myself, I finally arrived. Here it was, the tree on the hill where he first confessed his feelings to me. Yet, I felt nothing when I saw this place again. I was still depressed. But I remember you kept getting leaves stuck in your fur. I swear, that tree was out to get me that day. One day, I'll get my revenge. Grrr. Down, boy. Without thinking, I reached down and pat his head. His hair came away in clumps. Oh, sorry, Ned. Don't worry about it. So, this doing anything for you? No, I'm sorry, Ned. I just don't... I know we love each other. We were supposed to get back together, but then... Yeah. So sorry. No, don't worry about me. You're the one that... I let myself trail off, still unable to say it. Ned could only stare back at me with a pitying look. Actually, there was another reason that I asked you to take me here. I need to ask something important from you. Yes, anything for you. At this, he closed his eyes and took a deep breath. Bury me here, please. I took a long look at him, jaw agape. What? You heard me. I know that I don't have much longer. Actually, I guess you could say my match has already gone into overtime. I can't. You have to. Please, I need this. And from what I've seen, I'd say that you need this too. I took a long look up at the night sky, tears now freely falling from my face. Okay. We stood there together, reminiscing about the past. We shared some stories about each other. I remember you used to love writing. No matter what we were doing, you'd stop to write it down in that silly little journal of yours. Right. I was trying to capture my memories in words. So, why did you stop? Yeah, why did I stop? Sure, the world was fucked. Nobody would even read this. Maybe there was some survivors, but I'd already given up trying to look for any. Don't do it for them then. Do it for you. One way or another, your legacy will shine on. Yeah, thank you. For everything you've done. For being there for me. For your amazing, beautiful self. No. Thank you. For everything. I love you. I love you too. Goodbye. Ned? He didn't respond. I finally began to see his body for what it really was. Just an empty husk left behind by someone who had moved on already. Oddly, I didn't cry. I guess I just felt tired. I could only accept that this was the way that things were. Ned was no longer with me. He never was, really. But I'd hoped that I at least put his spirit to rest. I don't know if he ever had one. Maybe it was just myself that I was putting to rest. Speaking of which, I couldn't rest too long. A hollow shell this might have been, but I still had one final task to do. I had to fulfill Ned's final request to bury him here. And so, throughout the night, I worked tirelessly. Using a shovel that I grabbed from the gas station nearby, I dug a hole underneath the tree. It wasn't perfect, but it was enough. Then finally, I laid Ned to rest. Finally, I allowed myself to collapse. There was no grand fanfare or anything. All the energy just left my body. All decency left me too, as I finally let all my emotions take over. I cried, I sobbed, I howled. I cursed at the injustice of this universe. But the stars above did not care. they continued to twinkle on, unaware that this world was already dead. Eventually, I could see the sky brighten up, and it was like I could see colors again. The sun was just beginning to rise. For probably the first time, I felt hope for the future. I felt the need to share this moment with the world, our story. So I opened my journal, and I began to write. The end. Hello there. Thank you so much for reading this short piece of mine. This was made for the May Wolf 2025, so please go check that out for other amazing entries. And don't forget to rate the VNs that you liked and leave a comment as well. Until next time, goodbye. So yeah, that was Dead is Dead. That was sad. A titch morbid because, he was wheeling around a corpse and talking to it, but like I guess that is kind of part of the grieving process in a way. Metaphorically speaking, sometimes it's a little hard to let the deceased go. And in this case, it was literally. But yeah, like, that was kind of sad. But I suppose in a weird sort of way, it does end up in a good place when it ends. In that the player decides, you know what? I have to keep moving forward despite the fact that the world ended. You are still alive. And again, in a weird way, that is kind of how it works when a person dies. Like your whole world ends when that person dies, but the world continues to move forward in a way. Your world ends, but the world doesn't. I mean, technically speaking, in this visual novel, the world did end. But you never know, there might be other survivors. It might be a case of The Walking Dead is just, you kind of have to travel a little before you find the survivors. It doesn't explicitly say what killed everyone, so it doesn't say like, oh, it was an atomic bomb or anything. He just says that everyone just keeled over. So yeah, maybe was it a pathogen? Was it supernatural? Was it cosmic? Who knows? Anywho, so what are your thoughts on this entry for the May Wolf? Did you guys like it? If so, write down in the comments. And thank you all for watching / listening. If you would like to play Dead is Dead or any of the May 2025 stories, such as The Curious Case of Route 19 and some of the other ones that I'll probably read, it depends, then you can do so by going down to the link in the description, which should have a direct link for the itch.io page where you can see the games or this one specifically. But like even if I just link to this one, you should be able to see the link that has the May Wolf like link, so you can see all the other ones. I know there is a very, very good one called Geiger, which I think that I'm going to read, but I know that they're going to expand it into an actual visual novel, not just a May Wolf entry. So right now, I think that it's only sort of like a demo-ish type thing. So I don't know. I might wait or I'll just read it. I don't know. Anyways, because this is just a normal entry, I don't think they have any form of like support. So like, yeah. I mean, if they do, then it'll probably be on their itch.io page. Anyways, but yeah, so if you would like to support the channel, though, and watch these videos a little bit ahead of schedule, then you can become a channel member, which allows you to watch these videos a little bit ahead of schedule. But yeah, and it does support me, and it helps, it shows support for me and the channel and what I do. So it's like people like it enough to become channel members and give me money. Or you can support through Ko-fi too, in case the channel memberships are not available to you there. So like there's Ko-fi too, in case you want. And there's also Throne, in case you feel so inclined to buy me something. I do have a list of things. There's also gift cards. There's books. You can buy me something random off of Amazon. It's on the bottom of the little things. Anyways, but yeah, so I guess that's it for now, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.